Raise your hands. That'll work. Hunts Vegas, baby. So with this poem right here, I hope I can give y'all a taste of my South, my sweet home, Alabama. You know what I'm saying? So check it out. Can I share something with y'all? Yeah. The other day, I overheard a conversation on the bell out of Wall Street. So I asked the government, what about my street? Where the fiends and dealers meet? You see Freddie Steele Max and Fannie Mae shakes up Fannie. And my player partner with a red eye, he asked G, would you pray for me? Is it a better day for me? As I was flipping through the tube, I caught the news the other day, and the dude said killings like this go on every day. In the Windy City, sad case, Jennifer Hudson nephew missing. Got me crying blue, and I'm asking furious what the boys in the hood gonna do. You see, it's 20 years later, and us doughboys still killing ourselves over the doughboy. Won't even bother to take a book off the shelf. Message to the black man, brought Elijah warned us to take a look at ourselves. And my grandma reminded me of something else. She say, baby, the black man is the definition of hope. You see, she's 84, and sometimes her mind come and go, but she can remind me not to let her slip and forget to go vote. She say it's time. She can remember time in Birmingham, Alabama. She can remember them 4 little girls in that church in Birmingham, Alabama. She can remember them German shepherds and them fire hoses in Birmingham, Alabama. She can remember that bloody Sunday in Selma, Alabama. She said it's time they gave Barack a chance. Go Barack with visions of King's Mountaintop. And who said these poor kids in Brooklyn ain't allowed to dream when in a lifetime they surrounded by fiends? You should have heard them black folks scream in Jenna, Louisiana. What we want? Freedom. When we want it? Now. From the crucifix of the Jenna 6 to the high noon lynching of Mike Vick, then T.I. get tricked. That's when you gotta look that little kid in his eye, tell him man up, stand up, pull his pants up, don't quit. Good morning, ghetto. I'm about to wrap it up like a cigarello. I come without halo. I come from where it's due, its mama say so. I come from what doubt kills desire, which destroys hope. This is what I see when I blow my smoke. A new America. And tomorrow, the natives say he'll be Obama. You see, I ain't too much worried about Osama and the Taliban. It's the young, uneducated black man. You can pay LeBron 100 million. But you can stop my public high school from leaking from the ceiling. The other day, I overheard a conversation on the bell out of Wall Street. So I asked the government, what about my street? And you see, I probably gave away way more CDs than I ever sold, and I probably never go platinum or gold. But baby girl, as long as I could touch your soul, I'm good. And me and this poetry, we can rock and roll until I'm old. And this elder man asked me my name, and before I could tell him my name, he said, don't tell me, my brother, I will call you doctor because your words was like surgery, and I was in need of some healing. He said I woke up some feelings that he hadn't felt in 1975. He said my poem just might bring back black pride. He said I had him feeling something on his inside. He said he didn't think I quite realized my power. He said even in your darkest hour, God will find a way to shine on his flower. And she said, I peeped your video on YouTube and you can float. She said, I can't wait to come to your show. She said she let her little boy watch it again, and he wanted to see it again. She said to her surprise, a history lesson would begin. He had never heard of a sit-in, so we hustled these flyers and word of mouth just to get y'all to come and sit in. Just to share 5 minutes of what we shared with our pen. And they say, yo, Glenn, where you from? Some say heaven and others say hell. An old player say, boy, if you see something that the people don't see, you must tell. So I grabbed these microphones and I exhale. And I was getting tired, and a homeless man said, get a second wind, don't give in. Keep spinning soap opera, keep sitting soap proper, because 9 times out of 10 these MCs soap opera. Jailhouse soap droppers. So we hold these CEOs for ransom until they stop feeding these kids these rhymes that's eating our mind like cancer. You see brothers still having babies, and we soon to forget about Haiti, just like we did slavery. Even Katrina maybe. And baby girl said, she said, yo G, keep spitting that love to the block and the block gon' love you back. She said she wanted to keep me in her inner circle of hope. She said she pray my rhymes touch these boys' minds so they won't end up in a circle of dope. And I asked her, did she have a man? And she said, no, but I have a son. And you see, we as black men need to do a better job of raising our sons instead of sitting back watching our sons raise their guns. Baby girl can't do it. She gotta keep me ocean straight. We gotta find a way to keep little homie mine off the 38 before we find them on Birmingham first 48. They gave my homeboy Moodink damn near 58. I wonder if black folks would come together and hold hands like we did in 68. Black exploitation films broke us down in 78. And crack killed Jack. Crack killed Applejack in every ghetto in 88. In 98, West Coast, East Coast, beefing at its fine. And Willie Lynch, he said he was the great. But we found ourselves screaming Obama in 08, and he was speaking of change. And the little boy said, sometimes he feel like a motherless father. And the little girl said, she needs her father. And the little boy said, if God is love, then what's our problem? And my homie that's fighting his crack addiction, he gave me $100. He said, take this to New York and your dreams you should go follow. Spit if there's no tomorrow.